Hello, Internet. Hi, Internet. I'm Matt Haas. The All Things YouTube live show is about to start. The topic today is 10 universal truths to grow the fastest on YouTube. There's lots of paths you can go, but certain things make you grow faster. These are the 10 things. I'm going to get into it. We're flipping over to the countdown timer. I always have a hot mic. We'll have some awesome jams along the way, and I'll see you on the other side. Bald spot cam too. This chat is off the hook. You guys are nuts. For those watching the replay, you got to get in here live. This chat is off the rails.
What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away. We feel betrayed. We
Agree.
Never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves. We won't let the world burn away. We feel
Welcome, everyone. I am your host, Matt Haas. This is the All Things YouTube live show. Topic today are 10 universal truths that will grow your channel the fastest. There's lots of ways to grow, but you follow these universal truths and you understand them and put them to practice, this is the fastest way forward. I've seen a lot out there on the YouTubes. I've helped a lot of people, so this is going to be packed with awesomeness. Let's see who's in the chat. Jerry Brown is here. Welcome back, Jerry Brown, one of my longest supporters. Thank you for all your support. Jamie Rose is here. Mr. John Ventrini, Laura Williams, Teeter Time. Welcome. Hi there. Robbins Buys and DIYs, a great channel name. Don't steal it, but it's a great channel name. Love Audio Production coming to us from the UK. And since we have this weird few-week overlap where we got rid of daylight saving time here, but apparently not over there, it's a little bit earlier over there. So that's good. That's good. Glad to have you with us, Mr. Paul Weber from Love Audio Production. Who else is here? Stuart Video, welcome. Saw Steve Nealon in there somewhere. There he is. Hey, hey, hey. Weber. Oh, baby, oh, baby, oh, baby. Great topic. There's open Q&A all night long as well, so do not be shy. Just drop a question in the chat. Could be about YouTube, could be about analytics, could be about marketing, could be about graphic design, could be about selling, business. I have a wide range of tech, business, and graphic design knowledge. Drop it in there. I will answer anything that you have. Marcellus McMillan Online. Welcome back to the channel, good sir. Hello. Ventrini. And Mr. Dave Gatton's here. He's got a big old channel. How are you, Dave? Good friend of mine. Mr. G, Mr. Gatton is in the house. Oh, yeah. All right. So these are the things that are going to grow your channel the fastest. There's lots of ways to grow. You can grow slow, you can grow medium, you can grow fast. The ones that grow fast kind of all fall in line with what I'm going to give today. Let's take a look at some fun things we got going on here. This is the tipping service. There's a little URL right below my finger, and it's in the description. If you use that, credit card, PayPal, you get your name right here. You will get your name right there. Grab some screen real estate. That's a lot of fun. No matter what amount it is, you'll overtake that person. You could be there for a minute. You could be there for 5 shows. Who knows? Top tipper, you would beat that amount in 30 days. So that's a lot of fun. I have a Patreon. That's a reoccurring type of monetary donation. Top patrons are Jerry Brown from Polly Wants a Crafter. Say hi to Jerry. He's in the chat. Love Audio Production, Shalalala Productions, The Venture Forward, Driveway Workshop, Harneel Media, Wit Profit, and Rich Vibes. Thank you for being top patrons. Quick paid ad, The Venture Forward. That's a channel about recovery. If you or someone you love is dealing with addiction issues, the host, John Ventrini, who's also in the chat, probably has something for you over there. He's pretty amazing. If you want me to do a quick paid ad read, contact me on all of my social medias. Or any of my social medias. $1 patrons are over there. Thank you for being $1 patrons. I can't clear all these things off the screen fast enough. I'm pushing buttons like crazy, baby. Also, hey, the hype button is in effect. Anyone gives any dollar amount through either the tipping service here or through all things over on Buy Me a Coffee. For each $1, I'll give you a hype. So that's a lot of fun. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Also, the tipping service and the Buy Me a Coffee, you get like animation graphics on the screen with a little sound effect, and your name broadcast kind of breaks into the show. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right. Before I go further, I only have 9 of these. These are 3-inch by 3-inch All Things YouTube stickers. Anyone that donates any dollar amount, 1 per person, will get a sticker mailed to your residence anywhere in the world. This show only, during the live show only. So if you want an All Things YouTube sticker, that's how you get it. And all of my and one more thing. Stick with me here, folks. This is brand new. These are my premium stickers. You slap this on your cell phone, wear this out and about, not wear it, but give it out and about. People will ask you about your YouTube channel. So these are for sale only on my store here. These are $4, free shipping anywhere in the world. I only have 9 of these as well. So the only way you can get these are in the new store, allthingsyoutube.com/sticker. And but I will give these out just if anyone does a tipping service on this show today. So that's what I've got going on. Willie Roman is here. I know him IRL. He's up the street from me. Welcome back to the channel, good sir. Who's this? Mew Mew Q. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Everybody loves stickers. Also, people love hype button being pushed. I hope so. There's Jim Bashiris. He slipped in. We have a question from Love Audio Production. Could you show us an easy way of labeling and storing your files, like the Stream Deck button folder, etc.? I keep losing mine, so I need a good way to find them. Ooh, yeah, file management. I could probably do a whole show on that. I don't know that that's an exciting topic, but yeah. My file management, let me talk a little bit about it. Maybe we can have an extended conversation off the show, Paul. But since I have so many properties, I prefix all of my assets with AWT, ATY, PA, or AFT. You know, the acronyms. So that's one way I do to kind of separate everything. Folders for sure. I also have... Let me show you this. This is probably, come over here. I'm going to draw your attention to this area. So I have these shortcuts on every Finder window. And this Vital and FB-marketing, these go right into my assets. So this Vital is on Dropbox. So every computer and every tablet has the same folder on it. And what is it? Obviously, it's all of my different assets, all my different channel assets here, and some templates, and it's all right there at my fingertips. Same thing with marketing. All of my little marketing graphics, they all prefix with All Things YouTube or... Hey, there we go. Jerry Brown, $5. Thank you, Jerry Brown. I appreciate the tip. And now look, Jerry gets his name right there. Appreciate that. Send me a mailing address, and I will get you your All Things YouTube sticker. Not in the bubble. It does not come with bubble wrap. Okay, that's one down. I only have 8 more to go. So I'm doing that. I also keep my layered Photoshop file separate from my JPEG file. So that's another thing I do. Yeah, file. Let's see, Stream Deck icons folder. Well, I mean the folder. You own the Stream Deck icons, I believe. You can see my folder setup I use there. Not much happening, but I had, you can kind of see the hierarchy where I had the README, the main folder, and then all of these subfolders, and in the subfolders were all of the assets with different prefixes and things like that. I'll have more. Anonymous, $40. Hey. Appreciate that. Holy cow. I don't know who you are, but thank you for the awesome tip. Now, Anonymous gets the top tipper spot there. Wonderful. Catch me after the show, and I will mail out your sticker. Now, there's 7 more. There's only 7 left. All right, let's see. Oh, the hype button. That's right. Okay, so I've got 5 for Jerry. And holy crap, I've got 40 for this. So we'll do that. You can buy this on Amazon. It's kind of nuts. Thank you. I know. Yeah, crazy. Was not anonymous, didn't add my name for some. Oh, Jerry from Living. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, sometimes it's a little finicky, but definitely hit me up and I will get your sticker mailed out. Yeah, and see, Robin knows. Okay, Paul, I will have another conversation with you offline about other file management tricks, but, I just try and do that. There's other things I do. Well, I'll do one more thing. This is not so much file management, but I use lowercase whenever possible, no spaces. I only use letters, numbers, dashes, and underbars in the file name with one period being between the suffix. That's just your stuff can move different places and not mess up that way. That's another level. So that's not so much file management. It's more like acceptable characters to use in file names. So anyway, there we go. Okay. Let's get into the topic. There's really no YouTube platform news this week. Kind of been slow at YouTube. So we're going to get into 10 universal truths. Now listen, please understand. If I tell you in this list something's good versus not good, it's still possible to be successful on the edge cases. So if I say do it A, and you're like, no, Matt, this guy's doing B over there and he's successful. See, you're wrong. Just chill out. What I'm saying is, just so we're all clear, is if you do these things, this is what's embraced the fastest, and this is what will make you grow the fastest. Okay. No tildes. Now, the thing with those acceptable characters is they work fine in some cases, but like if you put it on an FTP site or you attach it to email or you put it up on a web server, like weird, funky things can happen in certain use cases. But if you just play the game with letters, numbers, dashes, underbars, one period before the suffix, then all lowercase, then you're fine. No spaces. Definitely no forward slashes. Definitely no colons. Like there's some characters which are just like forbidden. Anyway, I don't want to get into that. All right, here we go. Take a chill pill. I know. All right, 10 universal truths. Okay, you got to have passion. If you're dialing it in, people will know. All people, every person, intelligent or not, successful or not, young, old, they all can tell when someone's dialing it in. It's just an inherent human nature type of thing. You got to love it or your audience won't. Part of having passion is to know what you're going to say. Bullet point things out, baby. It helps keep the passion up. Ask yourself, what can I talk about for an hour unprompted? If someone put a microphone in your face and said, you need to talk about a subject, you have 60 minutes, go. Hey, there's some coffees. Awesome. All things YouTube is awesome. I love that. Thank you for the buy me a coffee. I appreciate that. We'll give you some coffees here. All right. Whoever you were, direct message me, probably on Facebook, your mailing address, and I will mail you a sticker. There's 6 left. We only have 6 left. And or you can send an email to matt@allthingsyoutube.com. All right. Number two. A niche down, baby. Pat Flynn likes to say, the niches are in the riches. Even though it's pronounced niche. It's just a better cadence when you say niches. Yeah, niches are in the riches. Oh, did you notice? I've turned on my mechanical bell button. See how it's moving? That's not an on-screen overlay. That's physically in my set, and it's moving. Anyway, 1 coffee equals 5 punches. No, I don't think that's the way it works. I think I have... There. I threw 10 more hypes on there just to make sure that that's correct. 20, he says? All right, that's 15. All right. I think I think I got caught up. Thank you. Thank you for the coffees. Niches get stitches. Come on now, Jerry. All right. So niche down. Yes, you need to think now. Here's the thing about niche content and the thing about people. A lot of my tips here are about people. It's just human nature. If you're on the YouTube game, you got to understand people. People will jump off. People get distracted. People get bored. People like what you do and they don't like what you do. If your topic is broad on your YouTube channel, the chances of people leaving are greater. So when you niche down, you reduce how fast people will leave your channel. I use the example of fitness. If you have a fitness channel, well, your content isn't going to resonate with everyone because there's all kinds of fitness. Is it cardio? Is it weightlifting? You know, not everyone is going to like everything that you do. So fitness is too broad. Okay, yoga, that's more specific. Yoga for mountain climbers, that's the niche. That's super niche. So we have broad fitness, middle yoga, best option, yoga for mountain climbers. And what does that do? It reduces the chance that someone will move off your channel. I've said this before. I've had the Awesome Wood Things channel. I did 20 episodes of All Things YouTube on this show, on this channel. Well, people who wanted me to make stuff out of wood didn't like the YouTube topic, so they unsubscribed. I had to, that was too broad. Having a show about woodworking and YouTube, not a good idea. Cardio for the win, known as elliptical. Oh, Marilyn got the coffees. Excellent. Oh, I have, yeah, okay, good deal. Oh, I never gave you my purple hearts today. There you go, Marilyn. I love the purple hearts. I just dig them. Okay, we're keep going. If you have questions about YouTube, you just drop them. You don't have to wait for a certain time. Publish often. Matt, how often is often enough? Well, oh, got my little boop. Sorry about that. How often is often enough? That's a hard question to answer. Try for once a week. If you could do more than once a week, that would be ideal. You got to keep fresh. You got to keep you got to keep people interested. You have to look. You can't get successful without publishing. You're on YouTube. You want to be successful on YouTube. You got to publish. Try for once a week. If you can go more, that's great. Do you have a content calendar? Try and plan your stuff too. That's one thing that's kind of tough with me is planning. I'm good at focusing on an idea and completing the idea, and now I'm good at tracking what I've done. But it's hard for me to plan out. That's the next thing I'm doing. Great, Leon live streams. Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Matt Haas. Glad you're here. I'm going to start doing puppet woodworking. I like the first video with Grogu. Okay, there you go. Great, Leon. Hello. Consistency is the key for sure. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah. All right. This next one, kind of hard to wrap your head around. All video types. I guess I can keep these on screen, maybe. All video types. What am I talking about there? Well, look what YouTube has. It has videos, obviously. Live streams. Okay, there you go. Stories, shorts, and posts. There are 5 content types on YouTube. Embrace them all. Well, you might not have access to stories because you have to get a certain number of subscribers and other things to get that, but you should embrace them all. And most importantly, the best, fastest way is to do edited videos and then do live streams too. A lot of people are trying to 100% live stream this. Everyone will tell you It's hard to grow with 100% live stream. Live content is different than edited content. And so if you will get new people who want to watch a live show and be part of a live show when you're live streaming. But most people go to YouTube for an answer or to be entertained. They search for stuff and they want the answer. It's live streaming is a long form type of content, and it poses those types of growth challenges. Now, you will grow. And again, you could say to me, hey, Matt, look over there. Look at this channel. That channel only does live streaming and they're blowing up. Yes, it is possible. But this show today is about what to do to grab hold fast and accelerate. Grab hold, I don't know what I'm saying. To accelerate the fastest. Matt, now I know why drilling a hole in your desk was not a problem. Yeah. Adam's Exploit is here. Welcome back to the channel, Adam. Good to have you here. I do live streams, then I screen record those to make edited videos. That's a good option. That's a good option. When you do that though, just know you are in one take mode. You'd had one take to go live, and then you got to use that footage in your edited video. If you would record yourself, you can do take 1, take 2, take 3, kind of get it better and better and better. So like if you're a seasoned pro and you're good at talking on camera and you can do that one take during your live stream and then edit it and make it an edited video, take out pieces of your live show and make an edited video, that is a viable option. It is not as easy as people think it is. And one of the criticisms I have in this YouTube space is people making it seem like that is a super easy thing to do. It's possible, but your quality has to be there, and you got to nail it the first time because it's a live show. You can't pause and rewind a live show. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, but I use several lives to make it. Okay, you're stitching together a whole bunch. And voiceover, see, love that. Love that. Excellent. It was Marilyn, everybody. I do it all. I know. And it's a very popular technique. I do it too sometimes. I will only do it when I'm delivering content live, if it's like perfect. If it's like dead on perfect, I will take that. I will clip it out and make it standalone. Doesn't happen often, but I will do it. Okay, next one. Okay, I'm going to apologize up front. This is going to sound a little risque. It's going to sound a little weird. It's going to sound a little PG-13. We're all adults here. Clicky and sticky. You got to make your stuff clickable. And then when people watch, you got to make sure they watch most or all of your video. Those are the two things YouTube wants. They don't call it that. They call it click-through rate, or CTR, and they call it average percent viewed, which means how much percentage did they actually view of your video. But seriously, these are the two things you must master. People have to look at your thumbnail and look at your title and go, yep, I want that, and click it. And they need to do that when they're looking at 15 other possible videos to click on the interface, because you do a search result, fills up the page with items. You know, a video gets done playing, it splashes nine thumbnails on the screen where you can click next. On the side of the YouTube Play page, there's a whole rail of up next. Why are they going to pick your video over all the other ones they see? Clicky. You got to make it clicky. And then sticky means you've given the user what they expected to see. You're delivering your video of what they expected it to be. No clickbait. You don't pretend it's one thing and then deliver something else. And you got to hold their attention. What types of editing techniques do you do? Do you push in like that? That's subtle. But let me tell you, that holds the attention. Are you putting stuff on screen? Like word bubbles. Something popped up on the screen, it makes the person hang on. That's another inherent human characteristic. So the eyes see something change, they're like, oh, something's changed, I better hang on. And they'll hang on between 8 to 12 seconds. The crime-fighting duo of Clicky and Sticky, average percent viewed, and CTR. No bait and switch. Well, yes, don't do that. Don't do that. Much of my channel is around this. But my channel contains a lot of other things too. But you got to do that. Your CTR should be 8% or higher, and your stickiness, how much the percent that they view your video, should be half, 50% or higher. That YouTube kind of ignores you unless you kind of meet those metrics. When I say ignore, I'm talking about YouTube will push your stuff out onto the interface in search results, up next, recommended, the front page. There's a tiered way that YouTube can help you. And although no one can prove it, the general consensus off of anecdotal evidence over months and months and months is 8% CTR, 50% average percent viewed. So strive for that. Every video should be analyzed for those two metrics. You post, you look at those two metrics, and based on your analysis, you can determine what's working and what's not working. Well, you can get hints. You can tease out. You can extract the subtle clues out of the analytics to see what your audience is responding to and what they're not responding to. Then you do more of the good and you do less of the bad. And that's it. You do that 20 times in a row, baby. You're going to grow. Flipping quick clickbait. I hear you. What is that? I can't see what that emoji is. That's too small for me to perceive what that is. Is that a mouse trap? Is that a box with cheese under it and a stick? I bet you that's what it is. That's clever. Jamie's a master at the emojis. I know. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. I just got a little sticky from dinner on my notes copying them. Okay. We're going to be moving on. Algorithm friendly. Yep. Okay. Good deal. Thank you, Mr. Ventrini. Algorithm friendly. So this is basically do all the YouTube things. So if YouTube gives you a field for title, description, keywords, closed captioning, fill it all in. Put everything in playlists. Take advantage of every interface item and feature and metadata field that's thrown at you. And then that will help YouTube know what your video is about. See, YouTube, they don't care about you or your channel. They care about you. They don't care about your channel. When I hear someone say, YouTube's against my channel, that's wrong. You're flat out wrong, good sir or lady. No, they care about videos, individual videos. They analyze every video that goes into their system. There's some coffees. Mr. Paul Weber, thank you so much. The hype train is off the rails. Thank you for the coffees, Mr. Weber. They care about your videos. YouTube wants to take your video and put it in front of a user who YouTube thinks might click on it, who YouTube thinks might like that video. That's the way it's played. And when you fill out your title, your description, your keywords, and the closed captioning, that helps YouTube understand what your video is about. Be accurate. Again, no clickbait. You don't want to say it's one thing and it isn't. Accurate information in all the metadata fields will make you algorithm friendly, and that will help you grow. But again, just being algorithm friendly isn't enough. You've got to make people click it, and you got to make people watch it. And, there's All of this stuff works together, okay? Let's talk about income streams. YouTube is Google. They care about making money and keeping people on their platform. And they don't hide it. They don't hide it. You're exactly right, Adam. Adam's a smart guy. Income streams. Now, this is more of a business type of thing. But if you are under the impression that AdSense is the end-all be-all, you're trying to get to monetization, so the holy grail of AdSense can, rain down upon you the rewards. That ain't it. If you're doing YouTube right, AdSense should be 5% of your revenue. And there are many things you can do before AdSense will be enabled into your YouTube Partner Program when you get monetized. To be monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours over the previous 365 days, over the previous year. It's a rolling year. Every day, the calendar moves up 365 days. Another tip, Jamie Rose, $5. Thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you. Send me everyone send me addresses somehow, and I will get you your stickers. I lost count of how many I have left, but I started the show with 9. So I think we're probably at 3 left, maybe, would be my guess. All right, so what income streams can you have? Crowdfunding. That's things like this tip. That's things like Buy Me a Coffee, a Patreon. All crowdfunding. That's one way. Besides AdSense, merch. Okay. I got merch. Products. There's a product. Stream Deck icons. You have a Stream Deck? I got over 400 icons. I'm asking $5 or more. Pay what you want. So courses. You can write a course, or you can get sponsorships where, Motorola will say, hey, we're selling this phone in 1983, Matt. Can you do a review, and we'll give you $400 if you do a review video. That's sponsorships. So do them all. Do them all. Don't wait for AdSense to come along if you're not monetized yet. Crowdfunding, merch, products, courses, sponsorships, in addition to AdSense. I love the purple hearts. I just love them. How many tips and coffees can we even... Oh. SS, how many tips and coffees, and he can't even AdSense. Well, I do have AdSense on. This channel has thousands of subscribers, and I've been monetized on that for a long time. Hey, Rich Vibes is here. Welcome back to the show, Rich Vibes. Purple Rain, your favorite song? Excellent. Any questions about YouTube, drop them in the chat. I will answer all YouTube questions. Okay. Non-YouTube marketing. As much as I tell you, be algorithm friendly, do everything you can to make sure YouTube pushes you along, you got to push yourself along with off YouTube marketing. Get yourself in the Facebook groups. Put yourself on the subreddits. Put yourself on Instagram and Twitter, other places. Get people off of YouTube watching your YouTube videos. You have to do that. You absolutely have to. I know a woodworker friend, he got in good with the subreddit DIY. So reddit.com/r/DIY. And that has thousands and thousands of members. And he's allowed to post his YouTube videos in there. His name's Paul Jackman. I don't know how he schmoozed those admins or those mods, but a lot of his traffic is driven from Reddit. And Mr. Paul Jackman has he was one of several of my friends who got their Netflix show. So I know some people who have a Netflix show. It's called Making Fun on Netflix. Available now. You can see Paul Jackman and a bunch of my other friends. Pat Lapp. Pat Lapp appeared in my Awesome Wood Things video. Yeah, and Jimmy DiResta. I took Jimmy's class and know him. And Graz, I know who he is. And Derek, I don't think I ever met him before. Anyway, what I'm saying is, put your stuff off YouTube and get those eyeballs onto your YouTube channel. And that will help you in many ways. And YouTube will recognize it. YouTube understands the concept of session start. That's a web development term, session start. So if someone starts watching on YouTube and yours is the first video, and that person watches 5, 10, 15 other videos, but yours was the first, YouTube knows that. And they will reward that first video in the chain, which is you. So when I say be algorithm friendly, you know what helps the algorithm? Getting people on YouTube and watching your video as the first in the session. Now, ideally, they watch your video and they watch another video of yours and then another video. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they watch your video first and they spend an hour watching other people's videos. YouTube knows that you brought them to the platform, and they would say, oh, this All Things YouTube videos, they're great. We're going to start pushing them hard. Community. Big, successful, fast-growing channels have a community around them. You're my community, all you fabulous people out there in my audience watching this live show and watching the replay. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay in the comments, please. Yes. Listen, All Things YouTube is the name of the channel. But what I'm really doing is I'm showing you how to build a community. You need people. No one can be successful in business without people. You need someone to sell to if you've got a retail business. You need someone to watch your videos if you're an entertainer on YouTube. People. You need people and you need a community. The best way is to grab that community and make it happen. Do you have a Facebook group? Do you have a Discord group? Do you have a Gilded group? Do you have a subreddit? Like, find a place for your community to be, and you'll be able to have access to them. I have a community here. Is everyone in my Facebook group? I also got this. There you go. Join the conversation. It's free. Great place to ask questions, get answers, and it's a great place to answer questions. It's awesome answering questions sometimes. Get in my community, please. I will accept you. It's a closed community, but, knock on the door and I'll open it up for you. I do too, John. I do too. Yeah. Rules with Z's, baby. I'm getting ready to give my last tip. I'm going to need some questions in the chat to keep this show on the rails. So if you have any questions, or if you've asked a question and I somehow missed it, please ask it a second time. I will not mind if you ask more than once. I normally have to watch replays, but awesome when I get into the chat. Excellent. Me too. I wish I could watch all the live streams from the people that I enjoy on the interwebs. Join. See? Stuart's telling you to join. Take it from him. He knows what he's talking about. All right, last tip. Still got more show for you, but last tip. Direct communication. People who have a channel and don't really understand who their audience is or have a way to communicate directly to their audience, well, that's a problem. I've got this email newsletter. Please sign up for my email newsletter. It takes 1 second to do it, but you got to put yourself on there. I can't put you on. I could, but I choose as a business strategy. It's less spammy if you put yourself on the list somehow. Steer away from the Canned Spam Act of Congress. Anyway, yeah. And when you're at the store, if you buy anything from the store, you are added to the email list as well. Or if you're in my course, yes, I have a course. You sign up for the course, you're added to my email list. And there are 32 free lessons in that course. Just follow the free preview prompts. It'll imply that a free preview is kind of only like 2 or 3 videos. No, you get basically the whole course unlocks for the free preview. But the point is email. That's direct communication. Or you could have an Instagram or TikTok and open up your DMs, and then people can DM you that way. So the fastest path to growth is to have your YouTube channel pumping out your content. You're doing all the YouTube things right. And then you have a way to go direct to your audience, blasting out DMs on one of these social spaces or using email. And I know email's old. Email has been around forever. My grandfather uses email. It's funny. You can make the jokes. Email works. People understand email. People open their emails, especially if you put stuff in your emails people want. I do. I've got 2 free items in my email. My video streaming overlay, the blue screen of death glitch, and my content to-do list. Those are free items. This is my blue screen of death glitch. Are you ready for it? If you want that overlay, you can have it. So have direct communication with your audience because you can't rely on notifications going out. Sometimes they don't go out. Sometimes they go out, but the person they're going to might have gotten 3 other notifications, and yours could just get, it could actually be delivered, but could be ignored. Communicate directly with, oh, hey, check that out. Someone got the Watch Me on YouTube shirt, Boston Don MTB. Excellent. I love that shirt. I was at a hockey game. I wore that T-shirt out, and 10 people asked me about it. 10 people came up to me and said, "Are you on YouTube?" I'm like, "You bet I am." And I handed them my business card, and I got 10 subscribers. 10. I'm holding up 10 fingers. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love, this is for, who's an introvert? If you're an introvert, buy this shirt. Also, the shirts, I crank the profit down almost to nothing. I just want people to have this shirt. I'm not looking to make money off of that shirt. I think I make 85 cents per shirt. So do not buy the shirt unless you absolutely, the only reason you should buy that shirt is if you want it. I mean, or you want to give me 85 cents. But yeah, no, seriously, yes, I handed them the card. I've got a card. I'm like, bam, there you go. I got other cards too, but I was giving out my awesome Fun Things card. I'm going to make another business card with multiple YouTube channels on there since I'm so fractured. I got some thinking to do. Yeah, and because I don't know if you're ever in a hockey rink, but the concourse hallway, someone was walking toward me, and they're like, "You're on YouTube?" I was like, "Yeah," and I handed them, like, as we passed each other, because he was coming the one way, I was going the other way. I handed, and then he grabbed it and walked away. Didn't even say another word to him except "yeah." YEA. That's all I said. Yeah, and I handed him the card, and then he took it. But if you're an introvert, you don't have to talk to people about it. People will talk to you about it. It's genius. I'm really happy with that concept too. And I've got the stickers too. If you want the stickers, I got them for sale on my store. allthingsyoutube.com/sticker. I'm happy with it. Yahoo headline: influencers get raging response from restaurants after asking for free food. See if you can amass enough followers to actually be of a benefit. I've heard the pros and cons of doing that, and there's a lot of cringe is usually involved in that type of thing, especially if you go like, "Can I get free food? I'll DM all of my subscribers." It's like, ooh. that's usually you've got to kind of, I think the way to play that, although not speaking from experience, is you arrange it ahead of time. Don't like put some employee that has no benefit of the advertising of the company on the line for that. You know what I mean? I guess that's just my general advice. How do you decide which car you want to give them? Which card I want to give them? Well, I only have awesome fun things, and I have the woodworking one. I have one for woodworking too. But again, yeah, I'm gonna make another card with it's probably gonna look like this. Like that's probably gonna be the business card. I think. I don't know. Or again, I don't know. Maybe it'll be front and back. It'll have these two on the front and these two on the back, and just say, I don't care where you go. Don't be like me. Don't have multiple YouTube. That's the 11th commandment, is don't have multiple YouTube channels. It's a horrible existence having multiple YouTube channels. Yep, I followed you. Folding cards. Do a review video maybe. On the topic of how to get free food at restaurants. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. QR code with your YouTube. Yep. I do like the QR codes, but I mean, I think there's, yeah, that's probably the way to go. It's probably the way to go. I used to hand out stickers as my cards. Well, that's yeah. Stickers work great. I like Vistaprint for business cards. They are usually running a promotion. I use Vistaprint. I also use Overnight Prints. Overnightprints.com. That cardstock seems to be a little thicker for overnightprints.com, but I will use Vistaprint as well. Gotcha. Well, I have been recognized a few times. That's a little weird when it happens. It's because, you're putting yourself out there on video. People know you, but you don't know that. Like me as a YouTuber, I can't see who's beyond this lens. It's kind of weird. And someone would say like, I had a situation where someone's girlfriend, I think it was watching one of my videos, but the boyfriend knew me, but the girlfriend didn't know me. And like, what are you doing watching my friend Matt? He goes, oh no, I found him because I was searching for, it happens. It happens. Oh, Robin got recognized. Awesome. Just take a picture of me. LOL. Okay. Yeah. Add your QR code to your shirt. Well, the thing I was going with this is it has no all things YouTube branding. And my strategy here was to make something, because listen, it's tough. Let me go to my store. Like, so when you have this, you will make sales. But it's a big ask to have someone wear that out when the majority of people don't know what that is. So what I was trying to do here is just make something that applies to everyone. Same thing with this one. This has no branding on it. Now, I'm doing it, and I don't know what I was thinking with that. I just did that one because I felt like it. I'm a creative person. I have some creative ideas. But yeah, put the barcode on the shirt. I get it. But what I was trying to do is have a product that had no branding on it, in the hopes that it would make its way out into the world easier. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Jerry got recognized. Awesome. People came to my store and were like, "You Robbins buys and DIYs? I'm your subscriber." Oh man, that's so cool. Yeah. It's pretty neat. Who do you use for your merch? Printful? No, I use Spring. Formerly Teespring. Spring.com. I cut off the .com. Yeah, spring.com is what I use. I mean, they're good. They are also integrated with YouTube. Once you get past the 10,000 subscriber mark, they'll give you the merch shelf, and it's hooked in with Spring. I'm certainly not a lifelong. I haven't made the decision to never go with anyone else. I always choose the premium garments. So if you buy something, I only choose the premium hand-spun cotton because I like things to be comfortable. I don't want the low end material. So I try and make it be as best as it can be on Teespring. Now there are plenty of other options out there, and some that are even superior, I'm told, but I haven't found a need to move off of them. I use Printful for most of my. Okay, yep. There's plenty of other good options. I was recognized because I was on a TV show, Blind Date, back in the day. Hey, there you go. Good deal. Oh, Robin has Teespring too. Yeah. I mean, it's easy. They make it easy, and they're one of the bigger ones. Teespring is a big operation. So I use Teespring. I use Sticker Mule. I like Sticker Mule for my stickers because they give you the nice vinyl stickers. I mean, I put these stickers on my phones and keep the phones for 2 years, and I beat the heck out of these phones. I don't know. It's indestructible. It's like it's encased in plastic. It will not. They take the same sticker materials and they'll make the big stickers for the floors, like the linoleum floors in concert halls and conference halls, and people will walk on them all week long, and they'll look just as good as the day you put them down. It's because some stickers are paper, and they're okay. Now I like the indestructible vinyl stickers. That's what I do. I was able to walk through the YouTube meetup at Atlanta Wood Show. Hardly anyone noticed me. Well, people are there. People aren't there for YouTubers. They were there for, tools and materials mostly. But that Atlanta, I heard the YouTubers got the attention of the people that were putting on that show, and they were like, people are using this as like a marketing experience. We want people to come to shop for tools and materials. And then it stopped being at Atlanta for other reasons, venue reasons, parking reasons, or something like that. But the whole woodworking community decided to go to that one show year after year, and it got it was obvious. It was obvious people were there for the conference, and it was obvious people were there to meet the YouTubers, and it was dual purposed, unbeknownst to the organizers. That show had two purposes. One purpose is what the organizer wanted, and the other purpose is what the community forced itself to be. So, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Boston Don. MTV. I applied. Here's a fun fact about Matt Haas. The Real World, episode 2. I applied to be on the Real World episode 2. I went through the casting process. Was not accepted, obviously, but I did do it. Syndicated late night. I did not mind that was when I met you. Okay. Good deal. Early 2000s. I was looking for a pet. Hey, Kevin is here. I went to a Raspberry Pi exhibit launch and got recognized by several attendees, but no one spoke to me at the time. We're all socially awkward. Oh, come on now. I would recognize you, Jerry. I recognized you right away. The first words I said to Jerry was like, yeah, you had the 365 videos. I watched almost all of them. Because Jerry Brown hit YouTube hard and he tried to do one woodworking video a day. And I'm sorry, but videos where you make something with your hands are very tedious, laborious types of endeavors. I mean, it's not like turning on your camera and reading the news and then turning it off and publishing it. And he almost made it, and he had some life advice, had some life things get in the way. But that was the first thing I said. I was like, Jerry, I was like, I know who you are. I was like, I watched almost all of them. I swear to God, I probably watched 95% of his video. Like I might have missed 2, maybe 3 videos out of that whole thing. I was impressed. And they were good. They were good. He wasn't dialing it in. Like, I don't know how he did it. Like, I published a lot of videos. I don't know how he did it back in the day. Atlanta was when a huge bunch of us, yes, Atlanta Woodworking Show. It was wall to wall YouTube. Like the whole community, even people from England came over and Frank was there from, what country is he in? He's in Albania. I forget where he's at. I don't know, but yeah, there were people from all over the globe came there. Oh, someone did their first interview today, putting it up soon. Nice. Interviews are great. Interviews are like collabs. We're talking about collabs. Collabs are great because you get dual audience. You get the person who you're with in the collab. Their audience could come over to you, and vice versa. Some of your audience could go over to them. Dave Gatton says, I know what you mean, Jerry. I was way better looking in person. Hello, the crafty mixologist. I love mixologists. Welcome to All Things YouTube. My name is Matt. I'm glad you found me. I'm just coming off the 10 universal truths to grow the fastest on YouTube. And now I'm just answering questions and talking to people in the comments here. Is from France. Jamie Page is from England. Frank, he wasn't always in France. He was from somewhere else, I'm pretty sure. Dan, do you go by Danny, D-A-N-I for short? Excellent. What's your favorite drink to be a mixologist for? Dave was pocket-sized. So, yeah. Hey, everyone, if you haven't already, drop a big old like on this. That's something free you can do to help the algorithm. And again, before I close out, anyone that gives me any monetary tip, either through this tipping service or through Buy Me a Coffee, if you send me an address to mail it to, I will give you a 3-inch by 3-inch vinyl All Things YouTube sticker. This is exactly the size of anything you want to cover that's 3 inches squared. Danny says, crafts, cooking, and cocktails on my channel, LOL. Found you through, Mark CNC or John C. Okay, excellent. Mark Lindsay or, yes, John C. It's got the wood channel. Margaritas with fresh citrus. Yummy. Not that syrupy crap. I like the cut of your jib. Excellent. Yeah, see, my cocktail of choice is doesn't require an expert mixologist. Put some bourbon in a glass with ice and water. I'll take that all day long. Please do, please do, please do. No, I think I muttered that. Is that it? I don't think that was it. Anyway, I don't know. Okay. I guess we got the answer. There you go. But yeah, that Atlanta woodworking show, it was, thousands of people go there. There must have been 200 YouTubers there. It was nice. Coffee all day. Yeah, baby. I know. See, I don't pose a challenge to mixologists. Although, I can get a little nuts sometimes and kind of go off script and try different things. So, okay. Good to know. From Germany, Frank. He's got a big channel too. Some of these YouTubers, they got big channels. Who's the biggest channel we have here? Dave's got a lot of subscribers. But, yeah. Yep. Well, listen up. Here we go, people. My next show is on the 21st. Go ahead and click this and choose set reminder, and I will see you 1 week from today. We will not, unfortunately, have a super terrific, awesome show this week. I do some shows over on Awesome Fun Things. This is one of them. I'm not going to do that, but I am also, I do a Monday through Friday show on Awesome Fun Things, usually for 5 or 10 minutes. I just talk about random stuff. Sometimes I talk about content creation, although a lot of times I talk about content creation because that's just what's going on in my life. It's kind of a snippet of what's going on in my life, and most of it's content creation. So if you think you'd be into that, youtube.com/awesomefunthings. And again, we usually have a super terrific, awesome show on Fridays, but we don't have one today. I'm also on JV's channel, John Ventrini. He's in the chat Fridays as well for VF Talks, that variety show. But we're not having a show Friday either. So next time I'm live is on Monday. And then every weekday in the morning. Monday evening, next 7 days from now here, and then every weekday evening on Awesome Fun Things. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you, everyone. If you send me a tip today, let me know your address, and I will mail out one of my 9 All Things YouTube stickers to you. And I did publish a video on All Things YouTube today. Go check that out. I talk about my camera gear and some upgrades I did, which I think was a lot of fun. Taco memes. I gotta reload the taco memes on my Awesome Taco Memes Facebook. This is my Facebook column. I don't know if I'm going to keep that going. I might. Gotta go. Love you all. Take care. Bye.